Hello everyone, Southern Star 71 here. Be sure you like, comment, and sub to the channel. This is day 5 of the LEC group stage. The first match is Mad Lions versus Astralis. I did pick Astralis to win this 2-1. If Mad plays today like it did on Saturday against Fnatic, it'll be a sweep for Astralis. Mad should be very good. This split, they have been very bad. Which version of Mad do we get today? Game 1. Astralis is on blue side. The picks and bans are Gragas, Sejuani, Jace, Olaf, Zeri, Rakan. Astralis then pick Zaya. Mad go Annie, Jinx. Astralis go Maokai, Nautilus. Mad pick Braum. The bans are Aurelia, Wukong, Yone, Lee Sin. Mad pick Trundle for Elyoya. Astralis go Cassiopeia, Cassante. Mad Lions pick Gwen. So we have a leader on Cassiopeia. 1 minute 46 seconds. Hilly ganks mid, and Niski gets first blood onto leader. Elyoya ganks bot, but no kills occur. 113 ganks mid. Leader gets kill on Niski. Elyoya invades 113 and kills him. The fight goes 2-1 for Mad Lions. 7 minutes in, we have no dragon yet. Mad Lions do get the first dragon in 7:49. Elyoya dies in the mid lane. Astralis gets the first herald at 8:38. Leader then dies at a 3v2. Yonghoon suffers the same fate. Herald bot after Kabe kills Su. Kabe, with a gank from 113, kills Karzi. The dragon goes to Astralis 14-14. We're still waiting on the first break. 113 ganks bot lane. Kabe kills 2 more. Mad 3v1 kills leader. Kabe is 6-0-0. Astralis get the second herald and put it top to get the outer. And a charge onto the tier 2. Mad Lions did get the first break in bot lane just before the top tower went down for Astralis. Astralis went for the top tier 2, but Mad Lions covers. Yonghoon dies, as does 113. Mad take the dragon. Baron then spawns. Astralis rush it and take it. The goal lead is through 1k. Bot outer for Astralis to make it all the outers. Bot tier 2 falls for Astralis. Mad get the top outer. Astralis with a small goal lead. They're also up 4-2 in towers. They then take a 4v5 but lose 2. Mad get their third dragon. I wrote Mad is playing better as a team. Astralis has no respect for Mad. That could be a mistake. Dragon Soul will be at 30-17. Astralis start the Baron and get it. Finn dies. Mad then continue on and ace Astralis, losing no one. The mid outer goes down. Tier 2's in the mid and bot for Mad Lions. Astralis is trying too hard. They should just relax and win. Mad Lions now has a 6k gold lead. Niski on Annie has been strong. Fight in the mid lane goes 2-1 for Mad Lions. They get the soul. They should win this game. Probably sweep if Astralis insists on being aggressive. A Mad series win will put them at MSI if G2 goes on to win the split. Top tier 2 and enter for Mad Lions. Mad Lions start the Baron. Turn. Win the fight ace to 2. They go back on the Baron and get the buff on 3. Elder at 3650 if we get there. Yongho dies. Bot enter and hip. Mid enter and hip. Elder fight leads to a Mad Lions ace. Next turret 1, next turret 2, Nexus. 38 minutes, give or take a little bit. Mad Lions wins game 1 rather easily. Astralis was just too aggressive. We'll find out if Astralis can take a game or they get swept by Mad. Now, if G2 does win the split, they'll be the 1 seed, and Mad Lions on championship points will be the 2 seed. If G2 doesn't win the split, G2 is the 2 seed, and the winner of the split is the 1 seed. So we move to game 2. Astralis choose blue side again. The bans and picks are Grogus, Sejuani, Jace, Olaf, Andy, Zaya. Astralis pick Maokai. Mad goes Vi Rakan. Astralis, Zeri, Nautilus. Mad pick Jakes, and I crack my neck. The bans are Aurelia, Silas, Yone, Kennen. They don't want leader to be on Yone. That's for sure. My allies pick Ari, Astralis go Talon, Redacton. You did hear me correctly. Talon for leader. My alliance last pick Cassante. Game 2 starts. We find out if Astralis can force a third game or a Mad sweep. 241. 113 ganks and Cubby kills the Mad bot lane. Hilly does Hilly things and dies to leader. A 3-1 fight for Mad Lions and they get the first dragon. Mad is back in the game. Chasey then solos Finn. First Herald to 113. Leader dies to Elyoya. He tried to 1v3. Herald bot puts the bot outer very low. Second dragon to Mad. Mad win the ensuing fight 4-1. Astralis again being overly aggressive. Just making it easy for Mad Lions. 2 more easy kills for Mad. First brick for Mad. Second Herald for Mad. Astralis kill 1. Herald mid for Mad gets the last outer. Mid tier 2 goes down for Mad. Astralis take the dragon, but Mad kill 2. Mad then get 2 more kills. Baron is up. The Mad Lions take the Baron. Astralis is going to get swept. Mid outer down for Astralis. Top tier 2 for Mad. Bot tier 2 for all the tier 2s for Mad. Top outer for Astralis. Bot inner and a hip for Mad. Mad ace. Mid inner and hip. Next turn 1. Mad is going to sweep with Astralis and eliminate them. Mad will move into playoffs against the winner of G2 and Koi. The third dragon to Mad. Mad onto Baron. Once they take it, they should move to close out the game. Top inner. Kabe gets a pentakill. Only Finn dies. The game will continue. There was a fight in the top lane. Finn basically saves the game. Kabe gets the penta. But without Finn going in and doing what he did, the game probably would have ended right then and there. Mad 6th round though. Then the bottom hit goes down. 113 dies. Finn TPs to his death. Ace. Nexus turret 2. Nexus. Mad get the win, and they sweep Astralis. They need to play better than this to defeat the winner of the next series. I'm a bit surprised. I think Astralis would win this series. But Mad played a lot better than they did against Fnatic. They are dangerous with Niski, Elyoya, and JC. Not to mention their bot lane of Comp. No. Karzi and Hilsang. Comp and Tribute play for Koi, who are in the next match against G2. G2 plays Koi. I picked G2 2-0. Hopefully, G2 takes Koi seriously and stomps them into oblivion. If they don't take Koi seriously, they could lose again. Obviously, I think having lost to Koi early in the group stage, that G2 will take them seriously. Game 1, G2 is on blue side. The bans and picks are Rakan, Draven, Jace, Annie, Vi, Grogus. G2 pick Maokai. Koi goes Sari Lulu. G2, Lucianami. Koi pick Wukong. Bans are Olaf, LeBlanc, Cassiopeia, Malphite. Koi pick Kennen, G2. Go Tristana, Cho'Gath. Koi last pick Victor. Early game favors C2. Late game favors Koi. Will the game go past 30 minutes? That is the question. Game 1. Caps on Tristana. Goes in to kill Larson, but gets himself killed instead to give up first blood. Larson hits level 2 mid-fight, and that's the difference in the whole entire fight. Because if Caps kills Larson for first blood and then dies to the turret later on, who cares? But instead, Larson's alive, Caps is dead, and game 1 continues. Mickey X was back in an award, and Koi make him pay. Koi goes up 2-0 in kills, and they have an early goal lead. G2 get the first dragon, 7-19. First Herald to G2, 9-16. Dragons up. Malrang dies in a 3v3. G2 get the second dragon. Caps dies in mid lane. 13:03 is when the dragon dies. Caps is being too aggressive, like Astralis was being too aggressive earlier. Koi is up 2k gold. Dragon fight at 18:03 might be the next fight. Second Herald to Koi. G2 get the first brick in the bot lane. Herald top charges and eventually the outer falls. G2 need the X dragon to force a team fight. Comp almost dies. He has to base. G2 get the dragon and are on soul point. BB moves down the mid and gets Malrang low. I do mean low. The goal leads down to 1.3k. Baron has spawned. Caps dies in the bot lane, as does the outer. Top outer for G2. G2 rush the Baron. They pull off of it to kill Trippy. G2 back on the Baron. Off of it again. Dragon fight at 23:28. Koi kill 2, then lose comp in the mid lane. I think he ate a culling from Hans, or Koi would have been able to take Baron. Caps has been playing bad this game. Dragon fight could determine the game. Koi started, but G2 get the soul. Hans dies, as does Yike. Baron is started by Koi. The mid outer for G2. Koi get the Baron, and the next fight 2-1. Buff is on 4 for Koi. Koi's up a little over 3k. Bot tier 2 for Koi. Bot inner and inhib. Caps gets the top tier 2 and the inner. Nexus turret 1. 3-2 for Koi. Caps gets a kill, then dies. Nexus turret 2. Nexus. Koi wins game 1. I've been wrong about my predictions today. Seems like the overly aggressive team is losing today. Astralis was swept. G2 loses game 1. Will G2 settle down and win game 2? Or will they get swept so we have a quick day? So far, the red side is 3-0. Going to get a little bit of tea. Okay, game 2. G2 choose blue side again. The bans and picks. Jace, Draven. So no Draven for Hans. Rakan, Annie, Zeri, Malachi. So no Zeri for comp. G2, big Kennen. So no Kennen for Shigenda. Koi go Lucianami. G2 go Belveth Nautilus. So we have Yike on Belveth. Koi pick Malphite. The bans are Silas, Wukong, Saya, Vi. So Malrang doesn't get Wukong or Vi. But they do pick Leek Sin. G2 go Kaisa, Sejuani. So Sejuani is going mid for Caps. And Koi last pick Varus for Larson in mid. which was a bit. Because truthfully, Larson could have picked just about anybody. Besides Silas, obviously. Game 2. 236. Yike kills Shigina for first blood. Yike kills Shigina again, then dies to the tower. Malrang dies as Caps TPs in to save the bot lane of Hans and Mickey. There's a 3v3 in mid. Sees Caps get kill credit on Larson. Yike is 2-1-1. Yike ganks top and kills Shigina. BB gets a kill on Malrang. G2 is up 2.4k gold. G2 get the first herald 9 minutes in. That must be Dragon 9 minutes in. Because they got the first herald 9:41. That makes more sense. Hopefully it makes more sense to you. So G2 get the first dragon and the first herald. Caps then dice in mid lane. G2 are up 3.4k gold. Herald top gets first brick for G2. 4.4k gold lead for G2. G2 better in top and jungle. Caps and Hans are okay, but not as good as they can play. BB uses his TP to ult. G2 kill 4, get a tower, and the second dragon. I wrote, we should get a third game now. The second herald to G2. They put it mid. It gets the outer and the tier 2. They're up 4-0 in towers, 9-3 in kills, 2-0 in dragons, and have a 9k gold lead. Bot tier 2 and 2 kills. Another kill. Bot inner and hib. Mid inner and hib. Big X dies. Larson dies. Next is turret 1. Yike kills more. Next is turret 2. Nexus. Just over 21 minutes. We get a game 3. Which team will play better? So we move to game 3. Koi picks blue side. Draven. So no Draven for Hans at all. Rakan. Belveth. So no Belveth for Yike. Annie. Malphite. Zeri. Koi pick Jace. G2 go Gragas Maokai. Koi go Sivir Ari. G2 pick Jinx. The bans are Jarvan 4, Yasuo, Vi, Tristana. So Caps doesn't get Yasuo or Tristana. Does get Yone. Koi go Sejuani Lulu. And G2 last pick Thresh. So we have Yone against Ari in mid lane. Does G2 get the early start like in game 2? Does Shigina and Cup play like game 1 or game 2? The first blood goes to BB on Shigina. He then dies to Malrang. Yike ganks bot and Hans gets a kill on the Trimby. Caps survives a gank from Malrang. He then dies to another gank. First dragon to G2 733. I wrote BB is having a really good game. And then he dies to a gank. They aren't dominating like in game 2, but they're better than game 1. A Malrang ult kills Big X. Dragon to Koi to even them at 1. The Herald goes top and charges. Shigina dies to Hans. Mickey X dies to Malrang. Hans is 3-0-0. The second Herald goes to G2. Yike kills Shigina with the help of Caps. Both teams have 1 tower. G2 did get first break. The dragon at the 18-minute mark. Herald goes mid. G2 kill 2 as Koi almost kills Caps. G2 get the dragon. They go up 2-1 on those. The mid outer is down for G2, who lead 2-1 on those. They have a 2.4k goal lead. G2 then kill 2 more, move to Baron, and get it. Goal lead is now over 5k. G2 is looking better. Top tier 2 for G2. Koi answers with the bot outer. 4v1. Kills BB, but Caps somehow kills Larson. G2 get the buy outer for all the outers. BB dies, as does Balrang. G2 get their third dragon. Mid outer to Koi. Towers are 4-4. Kills are 11-7. Dragons are 3-1 for G2. And the gold lead is 4.8k. The game is G2 favored, but Koi is still in it. Koi almost gets BB separated, but they don't make the move. G2 go on the Baron and get it. They will have the buff for the dragon fight. G2 then get the top inner in Hib. G2 also get the soul. Pretty sure it's a Kim Tech soul. Next, turret 1. Bot tier 2. Caps then dies. Bot inner, mid tier 2. G2's up over 8k gold. But Mickey X and Yike both die. The goalie is still 7k gold. G2 tried to throw there. Luckily, they were super ahead. The goalie, though, is down to 5.6k. Baron in a minute, Elder in 2:45. Baron has spawned. G2 start the Baron. They pull off of it to kill 3. Caps is in the base. It gets an hit. Nexus turret 2. Nexus, as people die on both sides. Koi is eliminated. G2 advanced to play Mad on Friday. G2 should handle Mad. They might need to play better, though. But they match up better against Mad Lions than they do against Koi. Once again, the winners today, 2-0 for Mad Lions over Astralis, and G2 needs 3 games to defeat Koi. So tomorrow is Monday. We have Vitality against BDS in the winners bracket of the double elim playoffs. On Friday, we will have G2 against Mad Lions in the losers bracket of the playoffs. The loser of that match will be eliminated. The winner will move on to play the loser from Monday. They will play them on Saturday, and the championship match will be the following Sunday. Once again, I am Southern Star 71. Thank you for watching. Have yourself a great day. If you like the content, give this video a thumbs up. You can leave comments or ask me questions in the comment section down below. And if you're not yet a sub to the channel, please consider subbing to the channel. We're trying to get to 400 subs, and we would like to see 10 likes on the video. Thank you very much. Have yourself a great day. Goodbye.